Welcome back to the Clutch Points YouTube channel. Today we have another head-to-head matchup. We're playing a new game today. So Dante and I each have three NFL players who have played for 3+ teams. We're going to give each other the team they're drafted by and their stops along the way and see if we can guess who they played for, or who the player was based on who they played for.
Beautiful.
So I will start it off. The first guy we got, he was drafted by Buffalo, 4th overall.
Okay.
In the 2014 draft. He was there till 2016. You have any guesses so far?
No, I don't.
So then he made a stop with the Rams for a year in 2017. Then he played for the Chiefs from 2018 to 2020. And then he was a part of the Ravens in 2021 and part of 2022. And then he is most recently on the Packers.
There's a lot of positions on the football field.
There are a lot
of positions. So I'm trying to find a position right now.
If you need another hint.
Okay. He was on the Chiefs for 2 years, from 18 to 2020, you said.
Yes.
And then, all right, I might have to get another hint from you.
So it is an offensive player.
It is an offensive player. Okay. I was going to say, if we're doing defense right now, then I'm going to be in some trouble. 4th overall, that's pretty fucking high.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. All right, 24. Who is the first overall pick in that draft? Do you know?
It was Jadeveon Clowney.
Okay, so all right. So, oh my God, what team was he best known for being?
Best known?
Yeah.
I would probably say the Bills.
The Bills. Okay.
He never panned out.
Yeah, it makes it.
He was pretty average for the first half of his career, and then after that, he hasn't really done much. I mean, he's only had one 1,000+ yard receiving season.
Okay, so it's a receiver.
I think probably the most notable thing he did in Buffalo was showboat a touchdown before he scored, and he got tackled before he reached the end.
Oh Christ! You've definitely seen the video. I've definitely seen the video. Yeah, 100%. I'm stumped, dude. I'm really stumped right now. Ben, I think I might have to tap out on this one. I don't think I can do it.
It is Sammy Watkins.
Sammy, he was drafted by the Bills.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know he went to the Ravens.
Yeah.
The first player that I have for you, he was drafted with the 119th overall pick in the 2006 draft.
2006.
4th round pick. Drafted by the Denver Broncos. Spent 4 years there before going to his next team, which was in Miami. Then he went to the Bears, the Jets, and then he kind of floated around, went to the Giants and the Seahawks to end his career.
Broncos? Was he ever good?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's a notable player. Mm-hmm. You might remember him as a member of the Jets because that was one of the more recent teams he was on, but I think I would say he's more notable for his time with Denver.
The Jets. Oh. Brandon Marshall.
Brandon Marshall's
there
correct.
We go.
There
Brandon
you go.
Marshall.
Yeah.
Hopefully Brandon Marshall sees this. He's big on social media now.
Shout out Brandon Marshall. Yeah, he started off strong in Denver, went to Miami for a few years, Chicago.
Yeah.
Did very good in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Jets had one really good year for the Jets, had 14 touchdowns at the age of 31. And then Giants and Seahawks kind of didn't really do much there.
All right, the next one I have for you.
Yep.
Was the 5th overall pick by Oakland in 2014. So the same draft as Sammy Watkins. The next pick, actually.
Okay.
So he's in Oakland from 2014 to 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went to Chicago from 2018 to 2021. And most recently was a member of the Chargers. Still active.
Still active.
So he's still on the Chargers.
Okay. Chicago.
He's been really good places.
Good.
But I think the Bears was his... I think he won awards with the Bears. Well, I think he might have won with Oakland, too.
Oh, that is Khalil Mack.
It is
Khalil Mack.
2016 Defensive Player of the Year with Oakland. He made the Hall of Fame All 2010 team, which is crazy.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
How is he doing in LA?
He had a solid year.
Yeah.
He had a solid year.
The next player I have for you isn't as well known as the player that I mentioned before, Brandon Marshall. He is a known player. For sure. So he was drafted. Actually, he was undrafted in 2009. So that's why it never came up. He was undrafted in 2009, but was immediately signed by the New England Patriots. Then he went to Arizona, Cleveland, Houston, Chicago, and in 1 year went back to New England to San Francisco, back to New England, was on the Colts, and finished it off in New England. And I still believe he's active, but he was playing last year as a member of the Patriots. He's been in the league for 15 years. 8 of the years has been with the Patriots. He's not someone that is like, when you know who he is, but you don't know him for being like the best player at his position or anything like that.
I mean, obviously not Jacoby Myers, not Tyquan Thornton, not Hunter Henry, not Johnny Smith, not Mac Jones, not Bailey Zapp. Is it a lineman?
No, it's
Okay,
not.
all
It's
right,
not
all right,
alignment.
all right.
No. I don't have any crazy positions for you.
Was he? I mean, he wasn't a big part of the Pats this year, was he?
No.
Like he didn't really do too much.
No.
Okay,
Not at all.
Because that's what I mean.
He hasn't really done too much if you think about it.
No, I've started leaning towards the whole like special teams thing.
Mm-hmm. He's an important part of another player's like helping train another player.
Helping train
not
player.
train, but like kind of like, you know, he's there to help him out if needed. He's his you know, he's his sidekick. He's his something that I can't say.
He's his holder.
Because if I tell you another word for it, you know
It has to be
immediately.
holder.
It's not a holder.
Okay.
He helps him out, not on the field per se, but like behind the scenes. He's kind of
backup
in his ear.
quarterback. It's
Niners.
Hoyer the Destroyer.
Brian Hoyer is correct.
Okay.
Yes, he started for 7 different teams, the
forgot
second
he was
most
still
in
on the
history.
Pats.
Yeah, he has.
No, yeah, he played this year and he got hurt
He
too.
started one
That's why
game.
Zappy had to play.
He
'cause
started-
and he got concussed like immediately.
He started one game this year for the Patriots. He started 5 last year.
All right, so the last one I have for you.
Okay.
He was a 29th overall pick by Minnesota in 2013.
Mm-hmm.
He was there to 2016. Had a stop in Oakland for 1 year in 2017. Then stopped in New England for a year in 2018. Then went to Chicago from 2019 to 2020, so 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then has been a member of the Falcons since 2021. And he's really had I don't want to say he's most known for the Falcons, but he's like really found a role with the Falcons.
Okay.
That he hadn't really found it on other teams.
Sure.
He was still really good at something on the other teams.
Yeah.
But in the Falcons, he like became a big piece
Ooh.
of the team.
Well,
He broke an NFL record with the Falcons.
With the Falcons. And he's only been there for
2 years. Two full seasons.
Is he okay, so he does run, but he also does other
He does a lot of other stuff.
Okay, that would be Mr. Cordero Patterson.
It would be Cordero
Let's
Patterson.
go. I didn't know he was
NFL all-time leader in kick return touchdowns.
I did not know he was drafted by Minnesota. That's what stumped me.
Yeah, I mean, first round pick for him. He's a great player, but
he is a great player. It
first
took him
round
a
pick.
while. He had a lot of returns in Chicago, I feel like. I
did.
feel like seeing a lot of
He did.
highlights from him in
Yes.
Chicago. So the last player I have for you, Ben, is a former first-round pick drafted 7th overall in the 2007 NFL draft.
Okay.
He was drafted by the Minnesota Vikings and spent a good amount of time there. Spent 10 years there, actually. Then he went to Arizona, then New Orleans, all in the same season. Then he went to Washington for 2 years, Detroit for 1, and then finished it out with Tennessee and Seattle in his last season.
I have a hunch, but there's 2 teams that are really clouding my focus.
If you looked up this player in these jerseys, you would think that they were photoshopped or something like that. He doesn't belong in a lot of these jerseys.
New Orleans and Arizona are really killing me.
He was in New Orleans for
Because
4
everything
games.
else I know for a fact.
He spent 10 games combined in both Arizona and New Orleans.
Which leads me to believe that it could be this player, because that wouldn't be enough for me to remember or care about.
I think the
But
first
I just feel
team-
like I would have heard about it.
I'd give you some hints, but at the same time,
Did
I feel like
he
you're.
also play for the defense in a courtroom?
At one point in time, he definitely had to defend himself. That's for sure. He definitely had to
Did his
defend
kid
himself.
have to defend himself too?
His kid. I don't know if his kid had to say anything, but his kid was definitely involved. That's for sure.
That would be Adrian Peterson.
That is Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson, yes. He spent 10 years on the Vikings and then spent the remaining 7 years of his career just bouncing around teams.
I just don't remember the Cardinals and the Saints.
Yeah, he was with the Cardinals for 6 games, started all 6 games, and I believe he got cut, and then he went to New Orleans for 4. Only started 1, so.
Yeah.
But all right, I think you got all 3 right. I think I got 2, so we'll chalk that up. That was a good game.
That was
fun.
a good game.
That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed as well. For more content like this, make sure to check out our YouTube channel. Make sure to like, subscribe, put in the comments what other types of videos you want to see us do next. Other head-to-head videos, other quiz-style videos, whatever you'd like to see, let us know. Follow us on other social media platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. Look up Clutch Points. We're there. You can follow me and Ben on our personal socials. Ben will put them right here for you, so you can check us out there. And I think that's a video.
That's a video.
So until next time, peace out.
Peace.